Another episode of Simply Made with Mrs. Scott. I'm Mrs. Scott. So you guys, tonight we are going to do a ceviche.
Hi everybody. Welcome back to Malachi, a Facebook, a Mommy, a Scott. Okay, so it's time to cook.
Alright, come stand over here. Alright, you guys, so tonight we're going to do a ceviche. In my ceviche, well, we're going to do a shrimp ceviche. So you guys, I'm going to be using, alright, so you guys, so what we're going to be using is a large Argentinian shrimp. Let me show you guys what this looks like. Watch out, buddy. You guys, this is a large Argentine shrimp. I purchased these from Harris Teeter. You guys, these are really, really good. They normally run about $11.99 a pound. They are very large, and when you cook them up, they have a natural sweet taste. The shrimp has a natural sweet taste, so that's why I picked these, so we can get that sweet and savory flavor going. All right, so you guys, so what I'm going to go ahead and do, and to go with our ceviche, I'm going to make some pita chips. I'm just using regular pita bread, just regular old pita bread. And once I get the ceviche going, I'm going to go ahead and just toast these up in some olive oil, and that's what we're going to use to dip and eat with our ceviche. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and just start by removing the tail off of the shrimp. Yes, bud.
Will you call me if you need my help?
Yes, I will. I'm going to call you. All right, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and remove all the tails off of the shrimp. They've already been deveined, so that's a good thing. I don't have to worry about deveining them. So you guys, in this shrimp, it's about 16 to 21 pieces of shrimp. And once I remove the tail, I'm going to go ahead and chop it up. And we're going to throw it in the skillet. Some ceviche recipes call for you to add acid to the shrimp, because the acid will cook the seafood. But I want to make sure mine is done. So what I'm going to do is just cut it up, and then I'm just going to cook it briefly. Back up, Malachi. I'm going to cook it briefly in my skillet, and then we're going to mix up everything and add our lid. Right. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just cut it up into chunks like this. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm just about done. I'm going to rinse my hands off, and I'm going to go ahead and put some olive oil in my pan. I'm going to get this pan going, get the heat going on it. Just a little bit of olive oil. And I'm going to lightly cook the shrimp, because I just don't want to, I want to make sure it's thoroughly cooked. I don't want to rely on acid to cook through my shrimp. I want some heat to hit these shrimp, because I don't want anything raw or undercooked. The only thing that I really like medium is my steaks, and that's when I eat steak. All right, you guys. Just a couple of more pieces of shrimp. And I want these in big chunks, because I do want my ceviche to be kind of thick and meaty. And, you know, you can add other things to ceviche. You can add octopus. You can add calamari. There are all kinds of things that you can add. But considering that we're going through a period of inflation right now. I'm not buying all that. I'm just going to get the shrimp. All right, you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my shrimp to this bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and season it. All right, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and season this up. I'm going to use some chili lime. You want to take? Say chili lime.
A chili lime.
All right. So bring that back. All right. And we're going to use some sazon. Can you say sazon? Hold it like that. Now hold it in front of the camera. Sazon.
Sazon.
Okay, bring it back. All right. Can you say adobo?
Adobo.
Hold it up so everybody can see the adobo. Turn it around so everybody can see the name. There you go, bud.
Adobo.
All right. And onion powder. Can you say onion powder?
Onion powder.
Hold it up so everybody can see. Oh, there you go. You're such a good helper. Thank you. I'm going to hit this up with some chili lime seasoning. And we're going to add some adobo. I'm not adding any salt to this because the adobo already has enough sodium in it. Watch out, bud. You're standing in front of the camera.
Huh?
All right, so I'm going to hit that up with some adobo. I'm just going to do a splash of sazon, not too much, and some onion powder. Okay. I'm going to splash that with some onion powder. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and mix this up just so all that seasoning can get dispersed evenly in the shrimp.
That's so funny.
All right. So you guys, what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn my heat down on my skillet here, and we're going to cook this, but we're not going to cook it for pan so that it can cook up really quick, but not too much, not overly cook the shrimp. Pull this shrimp off, so I don't want to overcook it.
They use a lot of energy. That energy comes from power plants, and power plants in the U.S. utilize.
Right. Yes, bud.
Take a look at this.
I see.
You can do a burger, tomato, red beans.
How about you go tell everybody what you can cook that with? Go over there. Hold on, let me turn the camera back.
A camera.
Tell everybody what you were talking about. What can you cook that with?
I can cook it with.
Go ahead.
I can cook it with cinnamon. That's all I cook with.
Okay.
And with shrimp too.
Thank you, buddy. All right, you guys. So our shrimp is cooked. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put the tomatoes in here. I'm going to add some cilantro. So I'm using red tomatoes, regular tomatoes, cilantro, fresh cilantro, some red onions. I'm going to put some red onions in here and some green onions. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all of that in here, and we're going to mix it up. All right, now I'm going to put some green onions in there. Just put all of that in there.
Wow, that's cool.
Thank you. Tomatoes in there, and I'm going to splash it with some lime juice.
Lime juice.
Yep. I'm going to put some lime juice in there.
And what's lime juice?
This is lime. It's a fruit. All right, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this around like so.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it smells really good, doesn't it? You smell that? Doesn't that smell good?
I smell it.
Doesn't that smell really good?
Oh,
Alright, you guys, so I'm just going to mix that up, and I'm going to bring it up so you can see it. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice in there.
What's a lemon?
What's a lemon, Malachi?
A fruit?
That's right. Alright, you guys, I'm just going to splash a little bit more adobo in there. Yeah. No, you can stand right here. Stand right there because there's not enough room. Alright, you guys, so I just splash it with some more adobo and just a little bit more chili lime. Not too much.
What's chili lime?
It's a seasoning. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to come up so you guys can see my ceviche. Alright, you guys, so this is what my ceviche looks like. That looks absolutely delicious. With those Argentinian shrimp in there. Like I said, I just wanted to cook it a little bit just to knock some of that rawness off of there. I didn't want to overcook the shrimp. So there you have it, you guys. That's my homemade ceviche. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and cook those pita chips really quick. Alright, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and start by cooking our pita chips. I went ahead and just cut these into triangle size shape to do our pita. So I went ahead and cleaned my pan, and I'm going to show you guys how to do these homemade pita chips. So I have my skillet on medium-high heat. I'm just going to put some olive oil in my pan. And it doesn't take long for the pita chips to cook up. So I'm just going to roll all the olive oil around the pan to make sure it's covering the bottom of the pan, because I do want that olive oil to cook on both sides cook on both sides of the pita chip. So let me just turn the heat up just a little bit more. Alright, you guys, so I'm just going to place the pita chips face down, or the pita bread face down in my skillet like so. And we're going to go ahead and let that olive oil coat on the bottom side of the pita chip, or the pita bread. I keep saying pita chip. Alright, so I want to go ahead and coat it in olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the other side over. And I just want to make sure the olive oil gets on both sides of the pita bread. Okay, so I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit because I want it to go ahead and start to toast. I want the pita bread to go ahead and start toasting on each side. I want it to get to a nice golden brown color like that. Just to toast it. I don't want to overcook the pita bread. So here we have our pita chips. I'm going to go ahead and get a plate, and we are going to try this ceviche. Alright, you guys, so here we have our homemade ceviche with our pita chips. So you guys, live well, eat well, and God bless. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bless it, and we're going to try it. Thank you, Lord God, for this food we're about to receive. Don't let it hurt or harm us, in Christ's name. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and try this ceviche. Let's see. Hold on, buddy. You guys. OMG. You guys, this ceviche tastes amazing. It's seasoned right. Got lime juice, the adobo, the onions, the tomatoes, everything. The olive oil on the pita chips. Oh, y'all. This is so good. Oh, this is delicious. I'm just going to dip that pea bread in that shrimp juice. And that cilantro tastes so fresh. God. This is so good. I will post the recipe This is my own recipe. With the spices and everything. You guys, this is amazing. It's a quick, simple, easy meal. The most expensive thing on this is the shrimp, which it was only $11.99 a pound. I bought 1 pound of shrimp because you're going to cut it. And I'll cut it in chunks so it's nice and meaty. And just the seasonings on this is just so amazing. You guys, live well, eat well, and God bless. If you like what you've seen tonight, please like, subscribe, and share this video. You guys have a blessed night.